The first beach is going to be Playa Médano. Playa Médano is one of the longest beaches in Los Cabos. It's a very popular beach, which means on the weekends, on holidays, spring break, and during high tourist season, it's going to be very packed. The footage that you see today is during low tourist season, and it's a weekday, so there's not very many people there. As you can tell by the videos, the surf break is pretty low and very close to the edge of the beach. That makes it very easy to get in and out of the water and good for swimming. This beach has medium grain sand, so it's not too big and it's comfortable to walk on. If you're going to this beach, it's very simple. You can just Uber. That's the recommended way. It's only a couple dollars. Otherwise, you park in the public parking lot and it's 60 pesos to park. As you can see by my pictures, it's a very picturesque beach, and the sunset is nice. Even though the sunset is behind you when looking at the ocean, the views of the beach after the sunset are also great. Playa Públicas Cabo San Lucas is the closest beach to the marina. You can walk there, and even though it's so close, it's never really crowded. It's a short, tiny beach, and it's got a decent sunrise, but I've never been there during sunset. The sand is soft and the surf is low, so it's easy for swimming. The next beach is Playa Santa Maria. It's very noticeable when you've arrived at Playa Santa Maria. You'll see an old fort on your left-hand side as you approach the parking lot. Just go ahead and park, or if you're taking an Uber, hop out and follow the covered walkway all the way to the beach. By the way, parking here is free. Once you arrive at Playa Santa Maria, one of the first things you'll notice is the size of the sand grains. They're like small pebbles. So walking on them over time is going to wear out your feet. The second thing you might notice is the waves. The surf break is kind of short because the drop off is really quick once you get in the water. So it's suggested that you get all the way in the water past the surf break or not in the water at all. Speaking of surf breaks, there is a hazard sign when you enter the beach that will let you know if it's dangerous to swim in this location. Because this beach is farther away than Playa Médano, you'll notice that it's got less people on it. And so that you're aware, when you're on this beach, the sunset will be behind you on the opposite side of the beach, and the sunrise will be up over the ocean. Like most beaches in Los Cabos, it's on the Sea of Cortez. It is also listed as one of the most popular beaches in the area. Next up is Playa El Chelano. This beach is very similar to Playa Santa Maria in the aspects that it has the same type of sand, around the same surf break. It also has a sunset that's behind you and a sunrise that's over the ocean. It's also on the Sea of Cortez. It also has free parking. How it's different is that the beach is slightly longer and it's slightly farther north. It's also part of a bay system which is comprised of 6 beaches. So the parts that you're seeing now are only the public portion of the beach. As you can see, day or night, this beach is beautiful. The next beach is Playa Huajulia, and even though none of the beaches here in Cabo San Lucas are technically private, this beach is blocked off by the hotels, so you have to go through a hotel just to get to it. The grain is slightly smaller, so easier to walk on, but the drop-off is more dramatic and the surf is harder, so it's not recommended to swim at this beach at all. The next 2 beaches are very similar and also very secluded. The first one is Playa del Divorcio, or Divorce Beach. To get to either of these two beaches, you must climb or take a water taxi. The method of getting to these beaches is covered in another video. The next beach is Playa de los Amentes, or Lover's Beach. It's one of the most popular in Cabo San Lucas and one of the most difficult to get to. It's very picturesque and very small. Make sure you check out my other video, Get to Lover's Beach for Free, to find out how to get there.